My understanding is that the man, Jesus Christ, comes to Jacob at night in the camp and just throws him on the ground and starts wrestling with him and says, there are things I want to deal with in your life, and I want to get you to stop trying to wheel and deal and let me be gracious to you. And Jacob's like, but this is the way I've lived, and this is my name, and this is the way I've always lived. This is my identity. And in the end, at the daybreak comes, and the man says, it's daybreak, I have to go. And Jacob said, I will not let you go unless you bless me. Verse 27, he said to him, what is your name? And Jacob said, Jacob. Why do you think that God, who knows everything, asks Jacob what his name is? Any ideas? Was this for God's sake? Was this for the man's sake? No. He is asking Jacob to say his name, Jacob. And I think that when Jacob would say his name, maybe there was some shame there, some embarrassment, some poor self-image issues. I'm always in the behind trying to catch up. I'm trying to wheel and deal. And he goes, my name is Jacob, supplanter, heel, usurper, stealer. And I think that when God wants to do something in your life, when you and I get alone with God, when God gets us alone with him, and sooner or later that's going to happen, we're alone with him and we don't have anywhere to go. We don't have people to lean on. It's just us. And God says, what is your name? And we have to be transparent to God and be honest and say, God, and we just say, what is going on in our life? This is my name. Insecurity, fear, lust, temptation, unbelief, worldliness, loneliness, all of these things that we wear as a name on our minds, on our soul. And he comes and he says, what is your name? And he says, my name is Jacob. We see a very similar situation in Matthew 16, and I want to look at it in a minute. Verses 16. And Jesus says, who do men say that I am? And Peter says, thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. Verse 16. And verse 17, Jesus says, flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but my Father has revealed this unto you. This is the word rhema. God has given you, Peter, a divine revelation of who I am. Other people see a man, but you know my name. This is what's happening with Jacob. And he said in verse 28, Jesus said in verse 28 to Jacob, your name will no longer be Jacob, but Israel. For you have fought with God and with men, and you have prevailed. I love that.